What's happening, my stock paper chasers out there? You already know what this is. The Boss Ross coming from you live and direct. Hope everybody had a good day out there today. I know they had those meetings today out there and with Powell and everybody. So everything, the market was kind of crazy out there today. So I hope you guys didn't run off and get scared and sell your stuff because it lasts today. It was today and tomorrow. So probably it was going to happen either tomorrow afternoon or the next day. The market's probably going to do what it do and go up, 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 what we trying to get to. So thank you guys for coming on in. First of all, I want to go ahead and say, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button over there. Make sure you turn on that notifications button as well for all of you followers out there. So when the videos come out, you'll be able to get that notification immediately. All right, so make sure it's important. And if you like the video, make sure you like it. Throw some comments in there. I'll respond back as you look at them and see what's going on, see what we can do to improve. I'm gonna make this quick because I got quite a few gems with y'all, but I had something I had to get out tonight because tomorrow they got something going on, and I think tomorrow afternoon or probably next day, it might be something popping. So the first one, I'm gonna start out with the one that's very important. Mind you, I'm not a financial advisor. This stocks I research for myself. This is for entertainment purposes. You choose to do with it as you do. So the first one I'm talking about is ticker symbol AZRX. The name of the company is AZRX Biopharmaceutical, of course, healthcare biotechnology space. They actually have a conference that they had today and tomorrow. And so the assumption is that the stock start moving a little bit faster than I would expected it to move over the last few days. I wanted to make sure you guys know that. So if you want to get in, you can get in, and not, don't get in. But anyway, that conference ends. Started, like I say, March 17th, March 18th. So started the day before the stock started moving a little bit. So I found out what the news was. And so it might be some important because they're releasing some data projected in the first half or first quarter of 2021. We March. So this is where I'm thinking is at. But the company basically, again, biotechnology space, they real excited about it. They got a couple of trials going on. They got some catalysts going on for this year throughout the year because they have some trials that they're going to complete in the first half, in the second half of the year. So this can be a stock that you want to get into, but they also got a lot of drugs in the pipeline going forward. They actually got 8 drugs in the pipeline. So with 8 drugs in the pipeline, I mean, again, they got some different catalysts going on that you can get into the stock and see what they're going to do. They got a drug that they actually looking at for phase 2 for COVID-19. So I know everybody got the drugs out there, but everybody's not going to be able to accept those drugs in their body. Remember, everybody's body's different. So they're going to have to take different type of drugs that will react differently to the genes in their system. So don't count it out because everybody got the COVID vaccines out there, and these particular companies that are still working to do that. So make sure you know that. But again, they got top line data that's coming out in a phase 2 trial that they have. Ending, and then like I say, in the second quarter of 2021 they got some good things coming on as well. So they got a good couple of catalysts. Again, 8 drugs in the pipeline, dealing with COVID, dealing with cancer. We like those cancer things popping, right? Everybody want to get that big paper, so make sure you understand that. But again, then they got the top line data for the quarter 1 to quarter 2, which means the final end of the phases. Now, if the phases pop off like they supposed to, you know what's going to happen. The stock is going to do what it do. So I just want you guys to know that. When you talk about trials, they actually recently raised $10 million to support the clinical trials from financials period. They got that covered. And then given all the above information, I actually looked up and I ran up and there was an analyst that actually gave a buy rating on the stock with a $7 price target, right? So a $7 price target for the year ahead for this particular stock. Again, it's 168. Even if it reach half of that, you can get a pop or 2 out of that X time your money. So keep that in mind. And then also they have a couple other analysts that have strong buys on it. And they have 4 that recent reviews, including 3 buys and a single hold. And they gave a price target of 4. So you average out, do the math, figure how it's going to go. Right? That's just their opinion, right? So boom, wanted to let you guys know that. Then one of the drugs that they have going through, which is a key drug, is going through and being investigated for a treatment for pancreatic, exocrine pancreatic insufficiency for patients also suffering from cystic fibrosis. So you know that's a big deal out there right there. So I want you guys to be in. If the conference get over soon and they got some good news out there, believe it's going to pop because like I said, been doing pretty good the last couple of days, going up. So also they actually got a patent allowed by the USPTO that includes claims for a treatment that they have, again, covering GI infections in COVID-19 patients. And they have, which is a significant unmet need. The potential U.S. market for that is $450 to $600 million or greater in the first year. So that's telling you there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of money to be made. Small company like this, they don't need that many millions of market share for that actually to happen. So I wanted you guys to know that. So boom, that's the one right there I wanted to get out real quick. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the next one. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Next one I got on here is called MRKR Therapeutics, ticker symbol MRKR. Closed today at $1.86. This right here, again, biotechnology healthcare. 14 drug trials in the pipeline currently going on. So you're talking about a stock right here. Again, this can be a long-term stock because they got so many drugs in the pipeline. They can knock it out the box if they hit some of these trials at $1.86. It's very cheap. Charge less than a pack of gum, less than a soda. I mean, you call it, $50, $20, whatever you want to do is on you. Anyway, they did a recent share offering where they raised $50 million on March 12th, $50 million, because they got plenty of trials going on and they're trying to get through them and get quick. So they got the money on the book. April 2020, the FDA granted one of their drugs an orphan drug designation to MT-401 for the treatment of patients with AML following allogenic stem cell transplant surgery. So they just got a patent in April 21. They're doing some things. FDA granted it. Boom. Also in the United States, FDA actually did the drug that they're talking about, antigen specific T cell product for the treatment of patients with acute myeloid leukemia. So that's the AML acronym, acute myeloid leukemia following allogenic stem cell transplant. They actually building a new facility. So this is not company not going nowhere. They actually building because they see the growth that they have. The company has initiated the technology transfer process and expect the facility to be operational in the first half of 2021. We at March, about to be in April right now, so they should be having that thing popping and moving on. But then the top line readout of active diseases group expected in Q1 for 2022. So again, Q1, 2022, but they got things going on. So again, they got other trials going on that may get some things popping. Next one I'm gonna go ahead and pop off on you is NAOV Incorporated. Ticker symbol is NAOV. Today it closed at $1.13. And again, this is healthcare, but medical devices. We know it's, the baby boomers are getting old, and then medical devices, they're trying to stop people from taking drugs and opioid crisis that they got going on. They trying to find alternatives. So this is something that deals with pain. Pain Shield is an ultrasound therapeutic device used to treat pain in-house instead of the use of opioids, which are addicting. Now, again, what this does it removes the addiction, right? Because they're having something therapeutic that you don't have to take drugs. Second part is it can help save costs from going to the hospital, getting treatment, because third, it's an in-house treatment. So if you get prescribed this and it's an in-house treatment, you can use it in-house instead of running out. You don't have to take off from work, right? You save yourself some PTO time away from the job. Business save money because they got productivity, because you can either take the thing, do it at home. Maybe you can do it at work on your lunch break or something like that, based on how severe your pain is. So there's all different type of catalysts where I think it'd be used in a medical community. They see a benefit to it. NAOV announces EuroShield and Pain Shield meet New Zealand medicines and medical safety. So they expanding to different markets. They're meeting requirements there. Then they also, from the Veterans Administration, actually just got them on their schedule, approving this device to be utilized for veterans. And veterans, we have a lot of sick veterans out there and people in pain, things of that nature, wartime, just going through 20, 30 years in the military and things of that nature. So this can actually help the veterans. And Veterans Administration, believing it's government-funded organization, so veterans need this type of treatment or something like that. It comes into play, right? Catalyst for them to earn some more money. The big thing I like about this is they actually had an agreement with a company that they actually expanded the distribution agreement with the company. Here's a huge thing about this. They actually had an agreement, a revenue agreement with an initial target of $1.1 million over 2 years. They actually expanded that agreement, and agreement now is for 3 years, $7.8 million. So they go from a two-year, 1.1 million to a 3 year, 7.8 million. Boom, revenues right there. That's 7 times right there, revenues right there. So from a profitability standpoint, once they take out any of their costs, then it's going in their pocket. So I thought that was huge, and it's gaining some visibility. So you might want to check that out. Then they actually had an independent study done on their products, and the independent study came back and said that it was significant benefits provided by NAOV UriShield device. So again, that's validation by independent committee. So not a paid, not in-house, independent. Meaning they just basing it on facts whatsoever, no kickbacks, none of that type of stuff, no biases. So boom. So they got several type of spikes going on over the years. The other thing is it's a small float. It's only 13.4 million, a small float. So it doesn't take much for this stock to run up if they hit these catalysts and something come out, good news, PR news, or some other partnerships that'll make the stock roll up real quick. So you newbies out there, you know, that float, look it up, talk about it. It can get you some X's in your pocket real quick, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and let that go and get to the next one because I don't want to take up too much of your time. They do have an expanding portfolio going on. And so they got a lot, and they expanded in different markets. They received some awards. So a whole lot of catalysts out there, so you guys know. Next one I got right here. This one right here is called Venco Ventures Incorporated. Ticker symbol BBIG. That's BBIG, BBIG. Right there in the consumer cyclical leisure space. You know the world's about to open up. They talking about herd immunity about April, right, ahead of schedule. So the world's going to be open up. People can get out and doing things. But here's the biggest thing that I like about this stock right here. Everybody heard of TikTok, right? Sure, you heard of TikTok, right? So this company right here, they actually had a member buy out a large portion of the rival to TikTok. So Farnsworth Group to pay $125 million for the control of TikTok rival. So again, if TikTok, you know how that joint jumping off, and you look at the stock, things of that nature, who supports it, the popularity of that, the billions and billions of people. So check it out. Like that right there can do some things. So I like it because of the potential of that. They actually did a Honey Badger Media as a digital commerce company that is one of Venco's key tools to be used in a BIG, baby. It's my boy AO out there. Business model. So the BIG business model is what they basing it on for a promotional standpoint. The company designed digital campaigns from scratch to monetization and leverages a 300 million plus follower network to grow advertiser revenue. So they in that space right there. So that's why I think it's some good catalyst that's going on right there. They actually did a merger with another particular company that helps grow their live streaming content, video sharing, distribution, and production within its own ecosystem. So they adding people, they buying things up. The company's proprietary influencer platform has led to over 2 billion video views, 2 billion, with a current follower network of over 350 million. It say we are poised to revolutionize the next generation of video distribution. That was said by Brian McFadden, who's the chief strategy officer within the company. And so they got some catalysts going on. I want you to make sure you understand that. And they doing something else different. Like when you talk about diversification, they actually signed an agreement with Oak Tech International. Ticker symbol for that is on the pink sheets. OTC is OPTI. I know some of my followers familiar with the OPTI. I still own some shares in that company. So they doing some good things. They in that, that sanitation space right there. So they actually making sure they getting their act together from the innovative health and wellness products on live shopping and digital commerce. So they got different streams of income coming up. The other thing, Music, LY, TikTok, Triller, and Music Pass Innovate unite in to create a digital media disruption. All those companies are forming, together to do something. So you need to make sure you understand that, right? That's revenue, that's viewership, right? That's possibly subscribers in the future to any products and offerings that they have. So I want to make sure you understand that right there. And then they also merged with Edison Nation, the surviving corporation being Venco Ventures. So these guys been doing some different things out there. They trying to be disruptive, like they say, at $2.74 Put it in your portfolio. If the merger goes through, I'm sure the stock is going to pop. I don't know how much, but it's going to pop. But then you're looking at the future growth of it. So if you're trying to get in this and get in and out in a day, that's up to you. But at the end of the day, it's a long-term type of stock possibility. So make sure you understand that. Now, the last one that I have, because I'm just now over my 15 minutes, keep it on the 18 for y'all today. This one is a REIT, right? And it's in a real estate. It's in a REIT hotel and motel business. And it's a real estate, right? You know the world's opening up. Real estate has been depressed for a while because nobody going nowhere, nobody renting nothing, nobody doing things. Again, hotels and motels, think about it. Real estate may take some time to get there. This is Hersha Hospitality Trust. Hersha Hospitality Trust. Ticker symbol is HT. This right here is at $12.11, consistently trending up lately, right? And so the good thing I like about this, I'm going to give y'all something that keeps on giving back. They actually have it where right now they paying dividends. This is the dividend stock. So when you don't know about the dividends, look it up. This is the dividend stock right here. If you are on record at certain times, they're giving out some good dividends. And for example, these preferred shareholder dividends are payable March 25th, 2021 to holders on record as of March 19, 2021. So there you go. They have some dividends. Go out there and read that PR news that they have on their particular website, that they have on any Yahoo or anywhere that you find them, and make sure you understand what that means to you. Because if you can get in the stock and own it, and it got some growth, then they pay a dividend based on your number share, XXX, money, money, money in your pocket. Millionaire mindset, baby. We trying to get it all type of ways whatsoever. Anyway, they actually they have 40 high quality hotels and urban getaways and resorts such as Miami Beach, Key West, Santa Barbara. Shares are up 92% in the last 6 months, trending up, right? Hospitality companies will be big beneficiaries in the reopen. But here, and where I got this information, it said, but Wall Street has already been betting on it. So big boys know what's going on. You might want to get in. Year to date, real quick, the company completed the sale of contracts of 4 hotels, put $178.5 million on the books. So right there, they're trying to get some things going on. They just reported February revenues exceeded internal forecasts by over 20%. Second consecutive month of positivity, property level cash flow, 51.2% occupancy in New York. So it's going to be growing up. And then year over year, ADR growth achieved in California and Key West, 44.1% and 7.9%. Again, 17.30 seconds left. Make sure, again, keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. And remember what we're trying to do, become millionaires out there. So again, if you like what you saw, like it. But most of all, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so when the videos come out, you can get them all and get poppy, get them dollars fat. Now, again, remember, tomorrow may be a red day, but the afternoon may be possibly going up. But then the days after that, I expect something big. I'm out of here. This your boy, Boss Ross. Holla at me. Peace.